Russia, a land of contrasts, from sprawling cities to remote wilderness, and a history marked by both opulence and austerity. But hidden away from the public eye lies a world that only the wealthiest few can access: the private luxury compounds of Russia's oligarchs. Known by some as private gulags, these exclusive enclaves are where power, privilege, and isolation converge. Today we're delving into the mysterious, lavish lives of Russia's richest, behind locked gates and towering walls. Let's start. A brief history of the oligarch. To understand the lives of today's Russian oligarchs, we first need to look back at how they rose to power. The term oligarch originally described powerful figures in ancient Greek city-states who wielded significant influence within a small ruling group, often prioritizing wealth and power over public welfare. This concept of oligarchy rule by a few has appeared throughout history, but gained modern significance in the post-Soviet 1990s. In Russia and other former Soviet states, oligarchs emerged during the chaotic privatization of state assets, acquiring vast wealth as industries and natural resources were sold at minimal prices. In Russia, for instance, a handful of individuals gained control of major sectors like oil, gas, and metals. These oligarchs often established close ties with government officials, trading political support for protection and business favors. This symbiotic relationship persisted through the 2000s, with many oligarchs supporting Vladimir Putin's administration, allowing them to maintain and expand their empires. In recent years, Western governments have imposed sanctions on oligarchs with suspected connections to corruption or authoritarian regimes. This has impacted global markets and raised awareness of the oligarchic influence in politics and economics worldwide. Today, oligarch symbolizes the interplay between immense wealth and political power, often at odds with democratic values. Hence, the rise of the private estates we'll explore today. Inside the private gulags of the oligarchs. Imagine estates with hundreds of acres of land, surrounded by forests or seas, designed not just as homes, but as secure fortresses. Inside the private estates of oligarchs, wealth and security converge in ways that resemble modern-day fortresses. These vast compounds often span hundreds of acres, strategically positioned near forests, mountains, or secluded shores to maximize privacy. Surrounded by high walls and advanced security systems, these residences operate as luxurious fortresses, far removed from ordinary society. The interiors are lavish, featuring architectural grandeur and valuable art collections that rival royal palaces. Many have private theaters, spa facilities, and expansive entertainment spaces. Hidden beneath the surface, some estates include underground bunkers, designed as safe havens against potential threats. Equipped with security command centers and monitored by private guards, these compounds reveal the extraordinary lengths oligarchs go to protect their assets and lifestyle. Such properties illustrate the contrast between extreme wealth and isolation, embodying a world of privilege that remains almost entirely inaccessible to outsiders. The irony of the private gulag. The term private gulag is a starkly ironic label for the lavish estates of modern oligarchs, contrasting sharply with the historical meaning of gulag in Russia. Originally, gulags were brutal Soviet labor camps synonymous with hardship and oppression. Yet today, the phrase captures the isolation in which Russia's ultra-wealthy live, confined not by force, but by the bubble of wealth and exclusivity they've built around themselves. These private gulags are opulent fortresses, a world apart from the daily lives and struggles of the average Russian citizen. Secluded by design, they allow oligarchs to remain distanced from society, effectively shielding themselves from the realities faced by ordinary people. This irony highlights the paradox of immense privilege paired with self-imposed isolation, creating a secluded existence where wealth becomes both a fortress and a barrier from the world outside. Extreme security and privacy measures. Extreme wealth often demands extreme security, and oligarchs spare no expense to protect themselves. Investing millions in private security personnel, advanced surveillance technology, and concealed defenses, these estates are fortified to keep both intruders out and sensitive matters private. The fear of kidnapping, espionage, or theft is a constant concern, fueling a need for robust protection measures. Beyond standard security, some oligarch estates are rumored to include underground bunkers, hidden escape tunnels, and even private airstrips for emergency evacuations. These extraordinary precautions create a nearly impenetrable barrier around their lives, reinforcing a sense of isolation and detachment from the outside world. Through these extensive defenses, oligarchs maintain a bubble of safety and control, ensuring their readiness for any crisis, and underscoring the deep divide between their world and the society beyond their walls. Social lives and isolation of the elite. The social lives of the ultra-wealthy oligarchs are highly exclusive, unfolding on their terms within the secure walls of their estates. Gatherings, when they happen, include select guests, fellow oligarchs, influential politicians, and international celebrities. Yet, these events are shrouded in privacy, far from the public eye. For all their wealth, however, many oligarchs lead lives of isolation, distanced from the everyday reality of those outside their privileged circle. Few truly understand the world they inhabit, creating a paradox of vast wealth paired with solitude. This isolation raises questions about the nature of freedom for those surrounded by constant security and hidden agendas. When one lives in a world where every interaction may come with expectations, it's easy to wonder whether true freedom is possible, even for those with seemingly unlimited resources. So what do you think? Is this a life of unimaginable luxury or an ironic gilded cage? The world of Russian oligarchs may remain shrouded in mystery, but one thing is certain: the lives behind those walls are unlike any other. From gilded halls to hidden bunkers, these private gulags are a testament to the power and privilege that exists in a world few of us will ever see. If you found this video intriguing, please give it a like, share it, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the hidden worlds of the ultra-wealthy. Leave a comment below. Would you choose a life of isolation for such luxury, or is freedom worth more than gold? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.